Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha Rakha Kodash. Of course, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutation to all the sincere Akim, rightly dividing the word of truth, doing the work day in and day out on the highways and on the highways and hedges, and of course on the weekdays doing the studio shows and edifying the flock of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm the brother of Mafpa from Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in Great Babylon, which is America. All right, city of Philadelphia. All right, coming again with the conclusion to my adultery series, part 4. All right, this is the conclusion of it. So I'm gonna start off at I'm gonna go to the Micah 7, and then I'm gonna of course I'm gonna also I'm gonna hit some more other points. All right, because our women have went in the ways of the heathen. All right, learned after their ways. All right, all in confusion. They don't know what to do. All right, when the scriptures clearly tell you what to do. All right, not to commit adultery. All right, to be right onto your man. All right, and our women they don't want to do that. All right, and they go off, they get with other men. All right, they try to slander us. All right. And that's wicked if you have a man that's serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, and he's serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You've been exposed to the man been exposed to him being in his truth, all right, which we ultimately shouldn't even tell these women our business and such, woman, She should if she do know about this truth, of course she gonna learn from her husband, all right. She gonna try to keep law, statutes, commandments. But this, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he doing this calling on to the men, all right, the flock, all right, to do this work, all right. Who have he breathed breath in them, all right. He gave that breath to this wisdom, knowledge, understanding onto, all right, because he deprived these women of that wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And thus we, they get all what they supposed to get, their orders from us, from the men, all right? But they don't want to listen, As I covered in the earlier lesson, or one of the lessons, it said, trust, this is Micah 7:5, trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide, keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom, which, I covered, telling the woman all your business, because, they'll go and use, you being in this truth against you, all right? If they scorned up, ultimately, if a woman get a bill of divorce, you got to watch out, because, she, if you have revealed different things to her, or if she, being early in the truth, or what brothers make mistakes and such, and they get knowledge of certain things, they'll use it against you, and that's wicked, all right. And these women will be judged, you wicked women, you will be judged for that, all right, for doing it to the brothers of the Lord, all right, the men that's serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right. This is going to be Jeremiah, the 5th chapter, and I'm going to start at, it's going to be verse 26. It reads, for among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They trap and they catch men. All right. We got wicked false prophets, they gone into the way of course, Christianity, which is a false doctrine, all right, universal, it's basically Catholicism, all right, it's idol worship, worshiping a false god that is not of the Bible, that's not of the scriptures, all right, with all types of false breakdowns of the scriptures with no understanding of the scriptures, all right? You know, because these Christians, they don't know anything, you know, and then you have, you know, those who call themselves Christians or followers of the God of the Bible, all right? Which the God of the Bible, all right, the power, the Allah of the Bible is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right? And he's the power of the Israelites, all right? Jacob, all right? Israel, all right? And, you know, we find out y'all don't want to follow that power, all right? Because, you know, especially, you know, going on with you women, you know, you don't want to be in order, all right? Because you've been given that power, you know, given that power to go and do whatever you want to do, all right? To be able to even go to another, to go to the authorities, so-called authorities, and to speak against and falsely, all right, and wickedness, you know, just to try to, you know, bring, of course, something, you know, some type of destruction onto a man. That's wicked, you know. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he sees your ways, and you will be judged for it. Okay, you wicked women, you know, if you doing anything, if you want to be in order, what you should do is repent. All right, you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans from the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, you know, and that includes, of course, you know, in that the confusion of faith, you know, because we know that, you know, we've been scattered amongst the heathen. All right, you know, we read that all over the scriptures. You know, James 1:1. You know, we had, of course, you know. You had the different apostles and such that have went, you know, to preach unto the Gentiles, which were the Israelite foreigners, okay, you know, that have been being as heathen, all right, and you know, our women, you know, they you know, if they don't even know the truth, or regard, you know, yeah, if they don't even know about this truth, they in a Gentile, if, you know, because this is speaking of taking a wife that is an Israelite, all right, because a lot of you know, you Israelite men can be going off, all right, you know, be sticking with a heathen and such, you know, which is, that's someone of another nationality outside of the nation of Israel, all right, you know, so, you know, when you come into this truth, what you, of course, had prior, you know, you may have to, of course, you have to give that up, you know, if you want to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in all honesty, okay? So, you know, I'm you know, Abaratazah, you know, hit some of these precepts just to support, you know, a bit of what I have said, and just continue on from there. And I mean, this should be very short. All right, this would be a very short lesson. It shouldn't be long at all. I know it's already like 8 minutes in, but just in the introduction, but it is what it is. All right, let me see. I just need Ezekiel real quick. See if I can get it. Slacky, one moment. I got stuff holding on deck right now. All right. I'm gonna hit these points. This is Psalms 1:1. It reads, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful." All right, you know, and you know, we have you know, us, the men of the Lord, of the hopeful elect. You know, we are blessed because we're not walking in the counsel of the ungodly. You know, and these false Christianity, where they are allowed to commit adultery and all of that. You know, you women, you go off and commit adultery, and it's nothing. You just go and cry out to Jesus, all right, a false God, all right, you know, who's not the son of the Most High, who the son of the Most High is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, all right, and he's a so-called black man, all right, and that's be what the scriptures say, all right, you know, and you follow ungodly men, all right, you follow a false doctrine, you know, that's why you know, you women can go off and just say, hey, well, I can commit, you could go commit more adultery and iniquity, all right, you know, it's all wicked, all right, when the day of Jacob's trouble come, when all hell breaks loose, you women gonna be put down, all right, and y'all gonna hate, you know, that you of course, you women that went off so much, that new brothers in the truth, all right, and then went off so hard that and heavy that, you know, a brother gave you a bill of divorce, and then you gonna try to use everything in your power in this system, all right, which is under Esau, the so-called white man, Adawam, all right, you know, Edom, all right, which is so-called white man, means red in the Hebrew, all right, Adawam, all right. You try to go to him for everything, all right, as your defense. You don't run to Yahweh Shem Yahshai for anything, all right. That's why when the times come, all right, you're gonna be destroyed, all right, because in the order as of what we have established in the lesson, you know, it's of course, you know, the man is set above you, and that's an Israelite man, all right, you know, in the order, okay. So you know, that's why, you know, y'all all into these traps with these wicked men that went off, you know, because when you go into it, you know, we had control of the Catholic Church, or you say that's the Holy Roman Empire, all right. You know, we had control, and we set a lot of different false doctrines, all right. You know, Israelites that was ruling, all right, Constantine the Great and such in the history, you know, and we set a lot of the different things up, you know, going off and such. But anyway, going on, I'm gonna hit another precept. This is Jeremiah 7:8. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. Reads on. Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom ye know not? All right, in which, you know, you Israelites, you know, you go off and going and you know, Baal, that's a false god, you know, back you know, going in ancient days, you know, and that's just reincarnated, you know, going in these days, you know, with these all these different pagan gods that's set up when you go into all of the different these false gods, you know, which is, it's abundance of them, all right, you know, and you know, I'm gonna read it again. Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom ye know not? You know, because in the you know, at a time we knew Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know, but then, you know, we went off, you know, and now, you know, we don't know Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Then we had to come back into remembrance by hearing this word, all right. You know, and that's how we know, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if he dealing with us, because, you know, that's a beauty of the elect. Most of you women, you're not even of the elect. You know, you women that's wicked, all right? And Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to get you put to death, all right? That's what the scriptures say, simple as that, all right? Let me see a supporting precept. Let me see, I could have went into there, but I'm going to continue on. I'll get that in another lesson. It's just going to be a little bit deep. I'm going to go to now to the I'm going to go to Micah. This Micah 7, and it's going to be verse 10. All right. And it's going to be, I'm gonna read it, and you know, just as said, you know, them time of Jacob trouble come, you know, when all hell break loose, you know, you women ain't got no hedge, you know, you done destroyed your hedge, you gonna regret it, all right. So let's get into it. All right, this is Micah 7:10. It reads, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mire on the streets. You know, as nothing. You know, you women gonna get trodden down. You know, because you know, you go and say, oh, where is this Yahweh? What you know, you can't see it. See Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because you don't have no faith that your Lord deprived you of that. All right. You know, he blinded you, all right? You know, and you gonna see Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna see you in them days when he come, you know, and bring forth your judgment. All right. You know, when he see you, he gonna put you down, and you ain't gonna know what to do. All right, because you ain't got no hedge. You ain't got Yahweh Shem Yahushai dealing with you. All right. And when you come back in the reincarnation, when you come back in the kingdom, of course, you know, because our Israelites, all right, the Negroes, the Native Americans, they're gonna come back. They're gonna get them laws, statutes, commandments written on their inward parts. This is what they're gonna come to. All right, you know, we gonna read it. I get to the point. This is Daniel 12:2, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life. All right, and goes on, and some to the shame and everlasting contempt. All right, you know, and that everlasting contempt, you know, and that shame is gonna come upon you, because on you women that commit adultery, and you know, you all scorned up, you know, you want to come up against the men of the Lord, you know, against the doctrine, you know, say you know, bring up all different type of accusations that are false. All right, you know, just to slander and backbite. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna deal with you. All right, he gonna get you, you know, he gonna get you with a righteous judgment that you're gonna hate. All right, and you gonna wake up in the kingdom with that shame, like, yeah, look, man, I was dealing with a man of the elect, you know, and then, you know, what ended up happening? You know, you can't be right by him. He give you that bill of divorce. All right. So now I'm gonna go to I'm about to close this out. Matthew 12. All right. There's a lot of you know, you women, you don't understand, you know, how come how come you're the enemy all of a sudden? Well, you was already the enemy. All right. You know, you don't believe in this truth. All right. You don't believe in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is what this is Matthew 12. And it's Matthew 12:30. All right, this is the word of Yahweh Shai. This is what he said. All right, no, we the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we only speak what Yahweh Shem Yahushai speaks. All right, the Heavenly Father through His Son, Bahashem. All right, in the name of His Son. All right, we come through Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is what Yahweh Shai, who y'all already called Jesus Christ, said. It reads, "He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad." All right. So, you know, when you go down into it, you know, you women, you know, you're not with Yahweh Shai. You're not with who He set up. All right. And you know, you're totally out of order. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna deal with you. He's gonna get you dealt with. All right. You're gonna come back with that shame, you know, for whatever you do. All right, all the adulteries you go and commit and all of that, you know, this is for you wicked Israelites. All right, you know, that go off. All right, you know, you gonna be in order. All right, come that time, you know. So with that, I'm gonna just close it out right there. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Call halal Yom Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, of course, double honors to the elders and apostles of that great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to all the sincere Akim that's doing this work. All right, that's the conclusion of the adultery series. All right, shalom.